I'm just out here for a minute. I saw that Mr. was indeed doing too much, but we all knew what he was gonna do. This band is still going at it. Okay, cut that off right there. Cut this one off. Look like I just ended them, don't it? Yeah. The plants, they are amazing. I forgot my hair was was longer, and so this is not. That's always a problem. Yeah, so this is not gonna work well. Ah, the locks, honey. Couldn't work, band. Oh, it's Monday. But they were working yesterday, right?
They be working at night.
At nighttime, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. That's why they have movies and shows and stuff to teach us civilians about the life. Y'all think it's just a bunch of kids out with an instrument marching around, chomping around with their knees up with an instrument. It's a lifestyle. Steppers used to crack me up with that. Not just a dance, it's a lifestyle. A lifestyle where you go out and do that damn dance all the time, right? Put some good music on and have a good time. Why you get mad? Because people don't dance like you think they should. It's dancing. It becomes personal. You do what you get on the dance floor and do what you want to do. You get out there and look like you're having convulsions if you want to. It's not just a dance, it's a lifestyle. Grown-ass motherfuckers with grandchildren. Grandchildren. I should tell a story time about the first time you went to a stepper set with me.
Who?
I should tell a story time about the first time you went to a stepper set with me. Them dudes in the bathroom arguing about counts. I warned you. I told you before you went.
I was kind of like,
I told you what it was gonna be like. And little did I know that they was gonna show up for me in the men's bathroom and let you know what I was talking about. That was hilarious. Oh, childish ass adult age people. It's not just a dance. That's all it is. Some people better at it than others. I'm fantastic. And I love the music. But that don't mean somebody ain't a fantastic human being because they ain't great at it. I get it. You want a good dance with somebody that's a great dancer. That feel good. It does something musically, artistically to your creative spirit. Nothing like it. But I'm not finna watch you shade people because they can't dance, and then you gonna come ask me to dance and think I'm gonna go? No, that's too important to you. I don't need to dance with you. I'm not on your level, sir. Heavy hitter. You know, I like to call each other heavy hitters. The heavy hitters, the veterans in the game. Fuck out here. Heavy hitters, so. Fuck out of here. I want to say don't procreate and pass that shit down, but they grandparents now. So you can count on it.
Are you counting, motherfucker?
And look, the irony, because you can count on the fact that they got kids and grandkids that they don't pass that dumb shit to. Dumb shit.
Oh. You count? Motherfucker, you count?
6 count, 8 count. Count this.
You don't allow counting.
He said he don't allow count.
You don't.
I think one was for the 6 count method and one was for the 8 count method.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about what I was listening in the bathroom. No, it had to be a 6 count, 8 count.
Yeah, it was 6 count versus 8 count.
He's the only one that ever I heard of that didn't count.
Yeah, he don't.
That don't do the count.
Yeah, which I think is, I can't say how you should or shouldn't, but it makes the transition for you adding your own style easier, because when you're dancing, then you're able to just feel and enjoy the music while you're dancing. And if you're able to do that, then you're able to put your own style in whatever it is you feel, feel like.
I remember. I thought he was counting them.
He probably was counting for the sake of basics. You know what I mean? Because you got to know what the same pattern.
Yeah, but I think that it just seemed like I remember him. Well, he was telling the story because there wasn't.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
I keep class down now.
I won't say he's the only one that's capable of it because I don't know everybody, but he's the only teacher I've ever seen.
You'd be like, fuck all that counting shit. Do this.
No, they just show you how to do it.
It showed me when the few times that I went that he used to count.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then he does stuff intentionally.
Yeah.
To fuck them
Yeah,
up.
his teacher style reminds me of you.
He knows what to do to get them.
To make you do what you
realize
your mind.
You depending on counting. You think you're not dependent.
Right.
On counting, but you depend
That's
on
right.
counting.
That's
So
right.
He does something
That's
that
right.
fucks them up. And
That's right.
Because people used to go in step. And you're like, what happened?
That's right.
What happened?
That's right. That's right. And he too.
He's messed up because the stepping community's
Right, I was going to say he too real, and the people in the stepping community that want to learn how to step are people that can't handle his realness. You know what I mean? Or they be too busy trying to bullshit him behind different things. Like sometimes, like I see a post, I'll be like, oh, somebody done got him. I was like, but he know the community, you know what I'm saying? Like people want him for certain things, and then they'll do some janky promoter shit on him. Like, and then you don't want me to tell you when, you don't want me to pump your brakes when it's time. You know what I mean? Because that's an egotistical community. They don't want you, they want to learn, but they can't be told nothing. And the age factor.
I want to learn my way.
Yeah. I'm going to teach you how to teach me. Now, I got my own backdrop of evergreens. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's more than okay. It's perfect because we don't need to be completely blocked in. Because even the places where they can see in, they gonna have to maneuver in such a way, right? And they gonna be insecure because they gonna be like, I wonder, can they see me trying to see? This is a sweet spot. Right here. Come sit down. That's why I always be over there.
I knew there was, a little one right there.
What that? That's not what I smelled before.
I don't just know that.
What's that? Is that an animal?
No, I think so.
Sewage?
Smell like.
You smelled that before?
In the neighborhood, yeah. I just say that swamp back there.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's when they frack up. They fracking chemicals into the ground.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Genocide gotta happen. And you people are getting more intelligent every day. It's happening too fast.
Imagine if we just cut them, staying in surrogacy over here.
They would love us for that.
God, he would be out so much.
He would be out so
For
much.
at least a month.
He still comes out though every time I come out the garden. I'm like, damn, like how long have y'all been looking to see? And then if I go out to the side, next thing I know, grilling. Either grilling or yelling at Lucy. Cause he grilled like 2 or 3 days in a row last week. You didn't just hear the wings fluttering in this evergreen just now? They real quiet though. Even when I go to this raised bed, they don't. Or even when I go right there looking at that stuff, I hear
I
some.
was all over there. I heard one time, I thought it was over here though.
I'm gonna presume it's Robin, cause she be pretty respectful.
Yeah, Robin, they don't usually. Well, every now and then you get that rogue one.
Well, when they really start acting up, I've come to the conclusion I think they be trying to let me know when the bunny's here or not. Be like, that bitch under there, girl. She there. She in our house. She on our property. Get her. Cause we gotta keep our children safe. Fuck out of here. That's your baby. It's not my baby. I know, girl. Whatever. But you get that bunny. That's what you do. That's what you do. She thick.
I wonder what them be, them big, thick ones. They're like a double body.
It's almost like is somebody consummating?
You see them together sometimes.
I know. That's what, but like you said, the fat ones. I be thinking that's what it is at first, and then I realize it's just one big fat.
Yeah, growth or something, man. I don't know.
Right. Butterflies used to fly around me all the time when I was a little girl. It was like something out of a Disney thing. But gardening has made me really have a disdain for butterflies altogether. Just because
There's a lot of stuff that you grow up with that they brainwash you into thinking it's cute and all that shit.
It is, and vice versa. It's a lot of things they can brainwash you into thinking that's ugly, that's beautiful. Yeah?
So bad, too.
Yeah, good, bad. And then I was thinking, because I was thinking the other day, I was thinking about, the stages of quote unquote wokeness or consciousness. And I was thinking how, I think I said this to you maybe a couple of weeks ago, when I was saying first you go to this, I was talking about when your devil's advocacy becomes a conspiracy theorist. Like there's a transition when you grow up and you start learning, you wake up. Like you go from first to now. You hear these random people that everybody knows to be crazy telling you to question everything, and you look at them too because you get everybody. The masses told you don't worry about them; they doing the most. And so you look at them, you be like, oh, that's them the people that everybody say they doing the most. So you don't pay no attention. And then but if you are open, but at the same time closed from being brainwashed, but still open, but you still learning and taking in everything and using your own common sense, assuming that you bother to use it. And you start bouncing everything, then you look at some of them crazy people that don't seem all exactly crazy. And then you start thinking, what do they mean question everything? Well, let me just, for the record, let me just, out of curiosity, let me question something. Because really, and so then you end up questioning something. And then your questioning something becomes kind of, the wiser you get. Like first your question would be outright question, right? Like why? Why? But then you realize everybody's brainwashed too, but you don't realize that you realize that. So you realize everybody's brainwashed too. So you realize you have to pose your question a certain way. So you pose your certain question way, and that's when it becomes devil's advocate. So you start looking at people and you start going.
You pose a question to make them think about it.
To make them think about it. Because you can't just say it because you already know that they think these people crazy. So in order for you to pose that same question, you have to pose it as a question to make them think about it and make them say it. And so you go, and so that's where devil's advocacy comes in, and you're like, well, just suppose, you try to set it up so that a basic bitch can, think it through on herself, on her own. And so you're like, just suppose. And then once you get to the point where you've been devil advocate long enough to see that you just gonna stay devil advocate, and ain't nobody gonna wake up and see what you're trying to open their own common sense for them to see. Then it turns into conspiracy theorists where you like, oh, they got everybody brainwashing you.
Yeah, they evidently working because I put it right in front of their face, and logically they still want to defy logic.
Right, they defied logic. I put it right in front of their face as a devil's advocate.
They say, oh, well, that's different.
Oh, well, that's different.
That's different. That just means you can't explain your way out of this. You can't explain nothing. That's what that is. And I'm guilty of it too.
I'm guilty of it too. We all brainwashed on different levels. It's levels. But with me and you, because we're those people, our brainwash is a matter of survival. Sometimes you gotta go along not to get them to destroy your life just for you being aware or conscious.
No, I don't believe none of that shit.
No, I don't believe none of that shit.
They say so, I guess I guess.
I guess it's, well, I don't know nothing. Let me water my plants. Little do you know, I'm growing plants because they fucking us up in the grocery stores. We don't have no sense.
And I want them to do some in-depth testing on all this fucking organic shit.
Oh, organic stuff ain't organic.
No, but I want them to do some thorough testing. And I bet you some people end up dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why it ain't gonna happen. But yeah, some people end up dead. Maybe they already ended up dead, and that's why now we got this whole no GMOs and stuff. So that lets me know that there's some truth to that whole GMO thing. But the people that's fighting that fight, y'all ain't gonna never get justice, because what they'll do is doctor it up like they want to. It's too much money involved. It's too much money involved.
It is the band.
It is the band. It's Monday though.
Yeah, but I was thinking there was some hammering going on earlier.
Oh, right.
That's more.
Oh, right. And then you get to a point after conspiracy theorists where you decide, do you want to go all in and be considered one of those crazy people you learned about when you was little? Or go ahead and semi-conform, but still be aware. Hope to God you cross paths with another soul in life that you can share the reality of it all with. Because you could easily end up with someone brainwashed and just decide, well, but you love them. You still love them. You know what I mean? Like our parents, you know what I mean? We both know that there's some stuff that they ain't gonna never, they gonna say. And I think about that sometimes, and sometimes I think, like when I was talking to my dad and my mom and stuff, or my sisters even, I was thinking about, because it's been some. There has been some. Because of all the millions of dirty, grimy church people out there are a couple of people that went into the ministry with genuine intent. And so those people that are winning with genuine intent are still open-minded, like maybe Grace on Greenleaf.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's because Grace seemed like at some point she looking at this church stuff and this Bible stuff and being like, this is some bullshit. I can't go back to, I can't teach this shit. Like, I gotta go back to the country and my daddy's church and teach. I can't teach this shit. This shit. I'm trying to work around it with my own daughter, but you know it's hard. But anyway, I was just thinking, we never hear the stories about, except for that one guy, but we never hear, and I know it's been more than one, you know, about the people that were in church, as whether preachers, deacons, like really in the church, that one day woke up and was like, this is some bullshit. I'm not gonna lead people to this shit.
I think they had a discussion with their wives, and then
Yeah, what do? You gotta
be like, well, where we gonna live?
What we gonna do, right?
What we gonna do?
Where we gonna live? Where we gonna live?
That becomes the issue then.
You're right, because that's got to be the next thing. You can't stay the same place.
Right. Because I remember, well, I always thought like that about stuff, questions.
Mm-hmm. What do you do next? And it's a shame that you got to change your whole lifestyle because you woke up. What's the problem? And I know the intent is good, you know, so like I said, I would always encourage someone to raise their children actually in church, but it's really just to teach the moral basics. And just like school has become a terrifying place, equally as church, you know, a lot more people are, because, you know, back in the day, that homeschooling, that was for all them, you know, super wannabe Black Panther Hotep people. You know, they homeschool because they didn't want the system teaching their kids to have to not be themselves and confront. But then you're like, it's realness to that. Like, that's real. And so lately, especially since Trump has become president, I've been seeing homeschooling commercials on TV, like the K-12.
By who? That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, I know, right? The parents got to do it, and you can't work. Like, you can. I know. And that's the thing. Right, and that's the thing. You can't.
Well, I just went in the plant.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
They like the evergreen, so they be going to whatever next to the evergreen. But they like callaloo too, but they don't damage callaloo. I think they keep bad insects off of them.
Really?
You ain't gonna get you want me to get you the wilt proof just in case?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they like the evergreens.
I was wondering if I should kill them or not.
It won't matter. It's always a ton of them in the evergreens. I don't know what you think what kind of special powers you think you got that you can kill a wasp and won't deal with none no more.
No, sometimes I be thinking that might be a pregnant one.
Oh.
Or the mean one.
Oh, you gonna help her with that abortion?
Should have done that with the bunnies.
That's how I feel. I was just,
As
I said that
that's
my
why I was trying to catch them in the beginning of the season. In the springtime.
Why are they pregnant?
Yeah, because before they get pregnant.
It's a struggle.
But every time I decide to, it's like the forces be like, no, don't do it.
It's a struggle. Actually, I'm a lot better. Like over the years, I'm a lot better. And you know, really, how often do people really get? Yeah. And so I think about that, and I think about and I be out here, you know what I mean? And I be reaching right next to them. Now, I still would never trust wasps like I have learned to trust bees. And even with bees, I don't.
You give them respect.
I give them their respect. And I have reached in right next to one, but not deliberately, obviously. And again, they don't bother you, but at the same time, just give them their respect, and they give me mine.
But that's my frame of mind too. Like if
These flies are like this scrubbed deck.
Yeah, they do that. And even stain, sticky shit.
Oh, okay. You ready for a little bite? Brunch? I got you, boo. Since I like to jack you of your coffee. Okay.